Hey guys, it's Eric with the Miller Park Minute, where we're throwing strikes and getting likes, hitting dingers, and getting listeners back again with another episode. So we're just chatting Brewers again today. Great series finale. Just getting the links out. So bear with me. We throw strikes, hit likes, throw strikes, getting likes, hitting dingers, getting listeners. Back again, talking crew every episode or every day after every game. 5:30 a.m. Central Standard Time is our upload time. Make sure to join in. We will do this all season long. So we're just getting the links out, and then we will chat some Brew Crew. Anybody that's wanting to hop on, is we are always available to chat. We love chatting Brewers. Stuff all over. Today is just a chaotic mess in the office and the world of the Miller Park Minute Studios. So getting set up here for crew chat. Brewers won the series, so that's a good thing. I was almost falling asleep on my couch. Kind of par for the course, but send it out StreamYard link to the to the to the world. So, goes without saying, it was a pitching duel today. It's always fun when we get a little pitching action. Um, we've now won all but one series. So, did I think this would be it? Did I? No, gosh, no. I am jacked. I'm excited, but in no way, shape, or form did I think we'd be this way at this point in the season. Wade Miley came out and put another good showing on today for us. Um, Bat struggled in certain points. Bat struggled. We only had 4 hits, or 5 hits, 4 hits, 4 hits. Sorry, we had 4 hits today. So, um, Miley struck out 8. It's crazy. Sorry, I'm just waking up a little bit, waking up from the afternoon couch relaxation. Um, Yelich over Adamas over Contreras. First first game without a hit. First game without a hit. Ugh, it's okay. I mean, and long and short of it, like that doesn't really achieve him anything. It's not really like it's a huge deal, but at the same time, like pretty awesome, pretty awesome. But Yelich continues to not hit with runners in scoring position and runners on base. What are we gonna do with the guy? Hell of a freaking win by the Brewers. This is my crew. Right on, Dave. I totally am all in on that. Um, just just good stuff, good vibes. I mean, to be 11-5 in first place in the NL Central at this juncture of the game is goes without saying. It's like amazing. Um, really, just ugly stuff though with a lack of hits. Richard, welcome to the chat. Amy, welcome to the chat. Um, yeah, sometimes it can be fun. Does indeed. He does indeed. He he had a little argument there, which I thought was really kind of entertaining because it's like, it's not like you're a hit machine, though. You're not that good. So I will beat on Yelich in and out, and it doesn't mean I'm a fan. I saw somebody in one of the groups today say, all these non-fans complaining about Yelich. It's like, no, you can be a fan of the team and be pissed off that Yelich doesn't fucking hit. Pardon my language again, but Jesus Christ. I think it's okay. I mean, poll the audience, I guess. I can still be a fan of Christian Yelich and get mad that he isn't hitting for us, and oh, this ticks me off. I mean, I'm mad that Joey Weimer's not hitting, but he's a rookie, so I'll give him a chance. He's not being paid $26 fucking million this season. God, I'm so sick of people like that. Those are the comments and things that I see that just get under my skin because it's like you realize that we can be angry at a player. Like, okay, today if Giannis f's up in the playoff game, who are we gonna blame? Yeah, you're gonna take some blame to Giannis. It's the truth. I think Giannis is actually might have gotten hurt or something. I wasn't following that game. I was following the Brewers game, but right, we can be mad because we know how good he can be. We know what he is capable of at his peak level. If we could get close to his peak level, I think we'd all be a hell of a lot happier. And it's early. I get it's early, but you can never say that it's early and not. My wife said this to me one time when we lost a couple games of the Cubs early a couple years ago, and like it came down to game 163, and she's like, "Well, see, look how it matters." And it's like, okay, yeah, it does. So, Padres being 8-9, it's another team that spend money to get where they are, and just aren't performing yet. So that doesn't mean anything for the long haul, though. I think the good here is Wade Miley and Garrett Mitchell. Garrett Mitchell coming back. I've compared him, and I've said it 100 times. He's the next Ryan Braun player that the Brewers have. He's talented. He can run. He can steal bases. He can hit dingers. Play some good center field. He is really that talented player, and I've compared him numerous times over. But Wade Miley and Garrett Mitchell are good of today's game. The bad, the lineup just didn't hit all the way across the board. I think it's bad that William Contreras did not continue his streak, so we'll throw that in the bad. And the downright ugly is going to be Christian Yelich. We might as well make him put his face on the trophy for the downright ugly, because he truly every time is that guy. He plays downright ugly. And it's sad. You don't get mad. You can't call yourself playing when Giannis is hurt right now. Because see, Giannis is hurt right now. That's what I thought. I saw something and then I was like, oh wait, is he? Yeah, we can. It's still early. There's still, do the math, like 100 something. So we're 16 games into a 162 game schedule. So yes, it is very, very early. Giannis went out with a back injury. Not good. Not good. Miley pitched so well. And Devin Williams notoriously is like a heart attack guy. Like every time he gives me a freaking heart attack. So that's just his style, though. I mean, Josh Hader was very similar. That's like a closer style. Style of play, I guess. But yeah, 8 big Ks for Miley, 3 Ks for Devin Williams, 11 total Ks on the day. Downright ugly, still Christian Yelich. Can't change my mind on that one. 146 left. Thank you for the quick math. I was like, I just am not going to do that in my head while trying to talk because I'll probably pop out some wrong number, which, I mean, I guess I'm not perfect, so it's okay. But yeah, good game, good win. I think we go into tomorrow. We got the Mariners. We got some more late games. Man, this late schedule, like for the last couple days, I've just been feeling it with just working late and stuff like that. I'm counting. I love it. Well, that's. I mean, everybody has their right to do so. So what do we start? We start this week at. Let's go to the schedule. So we start this week in Seattle. And then we come home on Friday. Oh, okay. That's why we're home 2 weekends in a row. Because I was confused. Because I want to go to the Angels series. And I want to make sure it lines up with like Shohei and Mike Trout and stuff like that. And I was looking at it and I'm like, okay, well, Yelly Tumbler is Saturday, which is my dad's retirement. So I probably can't get to that one. But then the next week is possibly the where we could possibly see Shohei Ohtani pitch. I will be wearing an Angels hat and a Shohei Ohtani shirt to that game. So I'm a fan of baseball. I don't know if I've said that before, but I'm a fan of baseball in general. I can't not be a fan of one of the best players in the game that's just not right. Mike Trout. I mean, everybody loves Mike Trout. If you don't, I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. I mean, I think you're stupid if you don't. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. So, no offense. So yeah, we got the Mariners for 3 more late games of this first 10-game road trip. So we're gonna throw out Burns tomorrow, Monday Burns Day versus Flexen. Mariners are 8-8, solid 500 record. Connery versus Gilbert. Lauer versus to be determined, our favorite pitcher, TBD. And then we go to Boston. Boston on Friday. So we got Thursday off. Trader. Hey, I have many collections and collectibles of other teams and things like that. Technically, this isn't a collectible of another team, but it's a date that I went to a game on a baseball that I bought at that game. I do that when I go to a different stadium. I grab a. How we doing? Grab a ball at a different stadium. I don't know. I enjoy it. Tyler, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Haven't seen you on the old app on these weekends lately. Been pretty busy, I would assume, right? Or usually, I don't know. Do you text me? I don't even know. But the crew is now standing in a great spot. We're going to run down some stats as I like to do on Sundays. So, 11-5. The Pittsburgh Pirates are 9-7 in second place. The Chicago Cubs are 6-7 in third place. The St. Louis Cardinals. This one makes me so happy. The St. Louis Cardinals are 7-9 in fourth place. And then, of course, Cincinnati's wound at the bottom with 6-9. So, beautiful stuff. Happy to be there. Don't know what to think about Ohtani. Just enjoy it. There's no thinking involved. You just gotta enjoy it because he's doing the best of everything. He's over there for a hitting bobblehead. I thought I hit a pitching and hit an Otani bobblehead. So Mike Trout's there. Shohei's there. I thought I had him pitching too. Or didn't I get that bobblehead? I don't know. I sold some of my bobbleheads. Those are stacked behind me, Richard. Those are yours back there. I'm gonna put some more up. Maybe I'll just do it on the Miller Park Minute page, and you guys can grab them. I'm selling them cheap. I'm not here to try and make net profits like on the honest jerseys or anything like that. The Blue Jays didn't play anyone with a winning record at all. That happens. You just gotta win those games. So the NL East is led by Atlanta at 12-4. Then the New York Mets 9-6. Good to see them there. 8-8 from Miami. Philly is 6-10. They were in the World Series. Washington 5-11. Arizona is the shocker right here in the NL. 9-7 record. Dodgers are 8-7. San Diego's 8-9. San Fran is 5-9, and Colorado 5-11. Pretty much across the board. We'll go over to the American League. Of course, we know that Tampa Bay had a great streak there, 14-2 as of right now. The New York Yankees are 10-6. Toronto Blue Jays 10-6. Baltimore 8-7. 8-8 for the Boston Red Sox. The AL Central is led by your Minnesota Twins, team from across the border, 10-6. 9-7 for Cleveland. White Sox 6-9. Detroit 5-9, and KC 4-12. Texas 8-6. Seattle 8-8. Houston 7-8. The Angels 7-8, and Oakland 3-2. Hey, they've managed to win 3 so far. That's impressive. Kidding. I think where we're at right now is a good feeling. It's good to know, even though we do have like Winker was scratched late today with an injury to his oblique. Varland was placed on the injured list just due like precautionary to make sure the contusion on his hand. The NL West is the strangest division. By far. Excuse me. I think the thing with the NL West right now is like you look at just how these teams are shaping out and how everything's going, and you're like, what? This doesn't make sense. I think Colorado, yeah, that kind of makes sense. I thought San Fran would be a lot higher. I thought the Dodgers would be first, but Arizona is proving talented with these young rookies. So Tyler Hero breaks right hand. So our batting average leader as of this Sunday, 2 weeks into the season, is Contreras at 318. Runs scored, Yelich with 14. Home runs, Rowdy with 5. Runs batted in, 14. Brian Anderson. Stolen bases, Bryce Turing and Christian Yelich. We'll go across the way to the pitching stats. So 4 are tied with 2 wins. Saves, Devin Williams has 2. Bryce Wilson also has 2 long saves. I was thinking about that before. I'm like, should that be a different category because like they're longer relief saves? I'm like, no, it's kind of the same thing because they're blowouts and it's not as high leverage, but you're pitching longer. So like length of pitching versus high leverage situations, I feel almost kind of equals it out. Because Devin Williams only faced 3 batters today, but he got a save. Where Bryce Wilson the other day faced 9 batters, I believe it was. Yeah, and got a save. Actually, technically, it's more than that, but you know what I mean. Miley now leads ERA. It was with Freddie, but Freddie got blown up a little bit last night. 1.5. Freddie still got strikeouts, 19 strikeouts. And Wade Miley's got the best whip at .94. Just good stuff. Good stuff. I mentioned this yesterday, but you guys seen any? Has anybody seen any of these other celebrations that they're doing across the majors? Need more energy or more sleep at night? One of the two. I still think the cheese head is the best one. I'm gonna do a ranking. I'm gonna put up a poll and rank them. So I was gonna stop around the interwebs and do our let's roast. So here's a question from one of the groups: if Jesse Winker goes on the IL with an oblique injury, do they call up Sal Frelick? Um, Someone stated Sal is hitting 150 in AAA, and Keston is on fire. Keston isn't a major league player. Agreed, 100%. I don't know yet. I mean, I don't know when he's going to get his shot. I guess we'll get to see. It's kind of a wait and see deal. Okay, here's a hot take that I love. Great series win, but Williams should not be the closer. The crew needs to either trade for an established closer or sign Britton. Why shouldn't Williams be the closer? There's no rebuttal for that. I'm sorry, there isn't. Like, they can sign Britton. I'm not saying they can't sign Britton. That's a rumor that they're going to sign Zach Britton. He's still a remaining free agent. Fine, great, sign him. But Devin Williams is our closer at this point. Come on now. And that's got, it's a bad post. Like someone said something dumb when 25 people weigh in on it in the comments. And then you get in the comments and it's just weeds. You saw one, but you don't know if it's new. Who are my surprises so far for the year? Really, honestly, part of me says like what's happening with us right now is kind of a shocker. I expected to play like 500 ball to start the year and then to get hot. I didn't expect to start the year hot. I think coming out of the gate to see Contreras do what Contreras has done. Rowdy has been pretty hot. Even to see Yelich have 14 runs scored says something good about him. It doesn't say that. I mean, it doesn't say, "Oh, he's all the way back," and he may never be all the way back. I mean, that's the reality of Christian Yelich at the end of the day. How people are roasting that guy who made that comment, and I find that funny. Is that what you meant by surprises, Richard? I didn't know if that's what you meant. Our teams. I'd say that if you're going teams, the biggest surprise is the Diamondbacks. Being that the Diamondbacks are kind of one of those worst to first type of scenarios right now. I just don't I don't understand. Maybe the guys that they have just adapt to these rules a lot better, um, with the youth and the speed. Right. Then, and that's exactly the point. Amy just said, Devin Williams is the closer, and that's the truth. I mean, that's no logical sense. Unfortunately, the world of Facebook and Twitter sometimes just promote some. Well, I'll just be honest, stupidity, straight out stupidity. Who are my surprises? I really like what happened. What we did find in Bryce Wilson. That is one guy. I mean, I expected Strzelecki and I expected Hobie Milner to continue being good. Because once we get an arm, they seem to establish themselves and be continued and be supported. That's one of the things I've always said in recent times is that the Brewers have great support for these arms. They have great growth for the arms. Just obviously the biggest example is Corbin Burns, seeing what Brandon Woodruff has become to Freddie Peralta. But those guys that come in from other organizations, you never know if they're going to work out. We've had so many pieces over the last couple of years come and go that were good and bad. You know, Yandel Gustave is one I can think of. Um, so it's cool to see when we get somebody from somewhere else and they come up and they do well. And Bryce Wilson is totally one of those guys. I was shocked with Joey Weaver. I'm not gonna say that I expected that Joey Weaver, but that's that's what makes this fun. That's what makes this fun. Where we are in the season so far. Here's another take. Vinny Rotino is not a good announcer. He's extremely repetitive and constantly states the obvious. That's part of announcing, so doing his job there. Um, you kind of, and being a broadcaster, you kind of have to do that because you know people may not be hanging on every word. Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with that. I mean, he he has some seasoning to do. Not everybody has the gift of gab. Not everybody is a natural talker. Um, I'm a guy who's spoke professionally, not like professional speaker, but I've spoken and conversed with customers for years, so that's where I have the ability to chat and the ability to talk, even if it's to myself a lot of times. So we have, and you are exactly right. He's not Euchre. We have some very talented people in the organization. Obviously, not national broadcaster in Brian Anderson, who's going to be calling some basketball for the playoffs. He's does golf. He does all this stuff nationally, and isn't full time with us anymore. Um, and you can thank CC Sabathia for that, actually. Um, you can really look at that and him and Euchre. Euchre's just comic relief. I told Tim Dillard that I think he could potentially be the next Bob Euchre-esque guy just because he has that personality where he can kind of laugh about his playing career and he never was anything really serious and big. Um, and that's cool. I mean, you know, Rock was a player for us, and Rock's gotten better over time. Rock hasn't been the the best voice year after year. I mean, he's just kind of he's a color guy, and that's part of the personalities. Um, Levering's very good. Lane Grindle's very good. The new radio guy is so. It's I think it's just a matter of adjusting and adjustments and stuff like that. I don't want to knock anybody that does this because in case one, if they're ever on my podcast and I've talked bad about them, I would feel bad. But two, I think it takes a certain level of professionalism and a lot of these guys get in it and then they gradually get better and have been go in it for the long term. We've been very fortunate to have who we have and to stay what we've got, especially when you're not going to see the same guys day in and day out due to health concerns or national broadcast commitments. Yeah, that's going to happen. Rock, not sure what to think. Rock is just a color guy. At the end of the day, he's a color guy. Euchre and Dillard would be hilarious. They would. You're not a fan of Sophia? How can you not be a fan of Sophia? No, Sophia's good too. She's very educated. She just they don't they don't give her full opportunities to speak. So for doing what she has to do, she does a great job at it. If you listen to the Brewers Unfiltered podcast, which has Adam McKelvey, who's the beat writer, Sophia, and Tim Dillard on it, they do a very good job with that podcast. Once a week, they talk to different players. They talked to Corbin Burns last week, and it was a really good episode. That's part of the job, unfortunately. That just kind of is what it is. I already covered that. I don't know why I'm throwing that out, Richard. Yeah, I don't know. I think I honestly think there's just so many whiny people out in the world of Facebook, and that's what makes me laugh about some of these comments, and that's why we're gonna troll them every now and then. Every muscle in my body knotted up after that game, but we won 1-0. What? It's a weird post. People say the weirdest shit. Robert Schmitz, how many hits did Yelich have today? 0. He sucked. I'm over the people auctioning off stuff that they get at games for free on those sell sites. Just don't care. Right. Devin Williams is that guy. He is totally that guy. Welcome to the broadcast, by the way. Um, I love the excitement of a little drama. I love that drama when something like it looks like it's gonna go awry or it could go awry, and that doesn't go awry. But it also sometimes flips the scenario and it goes awry, and that's the tough part. That's where it's like, do we? Yeah, this is why we love sports, though, right? At the end of the day, this is what we love about it. I mean, that's what I love about it. Your heart couldn't take it. I agree. Well, it brought me from like laying on the couch, almost falling asleep to conversating, and then thanks to one of the great fans of this show, I was reminded that I should do a live podcast. I believe that's my beautiful wife. She said, "Sweetie," otherwise I've got a obsessed fan. Sorry, Facebook doesn't give me names, people. Yes, it is. Oh, it doesn't. It like legit sometimes Facebook. I don't know what it is like, and maybe if you're a private on Facebook, it doesn't tell me exactly who you are. So I I enjoy it when everybody comes in and chats. So I appreciate all of you who are here right now. It's always fun. Sometimes that airbender too much for his own. Yeah. I definitely agree. uh I just flirted with my wife via the internet from my upstairs office to her being downstairs. So um yes, the airbender does bend too much. I think there are times when a pitcher's good pitch works against him. Yesterday, Freddie's fastball was unfortunately working against him. So, and just so you know, I was touching my nose, so I wasn't picking it. I was touching my nose. Um, oh boy, this is a relaxed Sunday at the house. I'm just chilling. We're doing some podcasts. We're talking. Um, having a good day. Supposed to have baseball. It's too cold to coach baseball today. I called it off. I was like, it's too cold and raining. We ain't doing it. No way, no how. They're first graders. I mean, should I hold first graders accountable? Poll the audience. Do you think I should? Do you think I should put them out in this cold? My wife is going to say no immediately. I know that answer, but I don't know. Not worth it. I don't think so, anyways. Did I do? Did I do any scores or anything like that? Yeah. See, she's right. I made that decision on my own, by the way. She didn't encourage. I schedule the baseball all the time. What? I make my own decisions in this world. My wife does not make them for me, okay? Right. Down the rabbit hole we go. Right, exactly. First graders would not do anything when it's cold. I never listen anyways. That's BS. That is BS, Jessica. There, I looked at the camera to look directly at you. She always complains that I don't look at the camera, but there's so much going on. I have this giant screen in front of me. It's just, it is what it is. No, nope, nope, nope. We talked about injuries. We talked about. I'm trying to continue our podcast. Oh, let's go rag on people on Twitter. Let's do that. That's kind of fun. Okay, so UK Brew Crew is hilarious. I love that guy. But there's a MLB Europe account. Apparently, I didn't know this. Not in Europe, so I didn't follow it. But it says, "How did you pick your team?" UK Brew Crew replied to that and said, "I like beer." Okay, yes, yes, I'm aware. So, in case we bought an inflatable hot tub, I bought it 2 years ago, 2021, whatever, 2021. I bought an inflatable hot tub. Last winter, we stored it in the garage, and it was inflated, and it was fine. This winter, I deflated it, and let's just say a mouse got into it and chewed it. And yeah, there's a hole roughly about that big. So we don't have a hot tub anymore until I purchase a new one. Go follow UK Brew Crew. I meant to mention that. I am shocked that we have 4 or 5 people regularly chatting right now when there is a Bucks playoff game on the line. Yes, yes, that is the most beautiful Jessica chatting in the chat below. Yeah, so I killed our hot tub. It's my fault. It's my fault. I'll take ownership for the hot tub. Sad. Sad day. Death of the hot tub. We are going to have it all up last week. We could have enjoyed it with the last week's beautiful weather. Probably could have even enjoyed it tonight. Tonight would have been the night to enjoy it because it's cooler. But Eric Dunn screwed that one up. So it is what it is. Does anyone want to be in a Brewers Twitter group chat? Like this tweet to reply if interested from Yellatubby. I don't know that I like his account enough to be in a group chat with him. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. We'll get another one. You found that deal today. We'll just get that one. My favorite are the pictures of people's TVs. That's only on the internet where do people take a picture of their television. Yeah, so we got that deal. It's fine. No, you're fine. You're fine. You could stay. You never watch my show anyway, so. I really haven't. I didn't screenshot any tweets today. I want to make fun of some tweets. Thanks, Scott. Scott brings it back to baseball. Thank you, Scott. Uh, I agree. I mean, I know they're going to go through ups and downs, and that's the tough part about baseball. Is there's ups and downs in parts of the game, but at the end of the day, it's great. It's a great time. And if we see Frelick, great. If we don't, that's fine. But I'd like to see him. I also think there's a need for maybe bringing in some rest for our relief pitchers. So if they bring up a reliever or this Robert Gasser miraculously is good enough to play. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so Chuck Freeman, I don't know if you guys know who Chuck is. Chuck is the host of Locked On Brewers. He puts out, didn't love sitting on a 1-0 lead the entire game, almost came back to bite them, but winning 3 of 4 in San Diego. Locked On Brewers dropping. Later, look forward to your comments. I don't necessarily agree with that because personally, my take is any baseball game where it's a win is a good game, especially a close game where it's a pitcher's duel. We had Yu Darvish out there with his 18 pitches, and Wade Miley came out ahead. Wade Miley did not falter. Yes, he does look creepy, and I hate it. I don't know if I said this yesterday. I did say this yesterday, but I hated Grisham. Jessica made the comment. Will vouch for my hatred of Wade Miley, and yes, or hatred of Wade Miley. I'm sorry, Trent Grisham. I wanted him to be traded long ago. So Miley is fired. Well, this game sucks. Took 20 minutes in the playoffs to do my dreams then. But that's Bucks. Unpopular opinion, rookie. But Pierce shows like he should get rookie of the month. Yeah, he won't, unfortunately. Miley does not look hungover all the time. He's just rough. He just looks rough. So, did you guys see the Bucks, the Let's Go Bucks brewer from the videos, from the Brewers? The Brewers did probably one of the best, like, root on our other home team, and Brandon Woodruff was just fire. It was awesome. Like he was just like jacked when he did it. His personality is starting to come out, and I really like to see that out of the guy. especially if he could potentially be the leader of the rotation in the not so distant future. Are people really mad that Giannis is not in? I mean, I get it, but yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of. Okay, so the show's ending in at least 15 minutes. I have to be ready to eat in 15 minutes. Just so you guys. Love you too, Sudie. Um, I have to eat in 15 minutes, guys, so we got to wrap this up in 15. Um, I don't know. I want to say there's a good percentage of people that are on the Bucks, but I'm still on the Brewers. I don't care. I mean, I know it's the playoffs. You didn't know on Facebook? Hi, Aiden. Um, just totally derailing me. It's fine. Oh shoot! I was making a point there. Oh, the percentage of Bucks people that are on Bucks right now versus Brewers. I'm still on the high of the Brewers, and I'm always going to be. And I mean, I wear that on my sleeve. I wear it every day. The exception of today, I actually just had to throw on a matching cap to be doing this live. So now, Aiden, this is Aiden watching me. Welcome all aboard. Appreciate all of ya. This is a repeat. Are you repeating? I don't know. Um, yeah, there isn't anymore. All right. Well, Bruce stuff dried up. Let's talk other stuff around the league real quick before we get out of here. Um, One of the things I saw that was kind of cool is there was a picture out on the Facebook of MLB that was the Cubs and Dodgers standing around the statue for Jackie Robinson in their 42 jerseys. Really awesome shot. Go Google up their account, look at it. Let's talk more around the news real quick and just see if there's anything I missed. I don't know. I pretty much nail all the bases, I think. Well, that's fine. There's actually a. What? What? Are you trying to say something? News. Gus Farland is not thoroughly injured from almost taking a ball to the face, so that's a good thing. Talk about Jesse Winker. So we are going to see another start on Colin Ray. Colin Ray did not do bad in the spot start. I don't think Junk. I don't think we'll see him back quite yet, but that's okay. We've only lost one season series out of this set of games. So, 414 day tickets. I did not buy any 414 day. Like I said, I wanted to take my family to the game next Saturday night, but my father's retirement party is then, so you can't really ditch a retirement party for a baseball game. So, if somebody's going to have that Yelly tumbler, let me know. I need one. I'm going to pay through my butt on that because that's what those people do. They manufacture and just make you pay an outrageous amount of money. So I know that. But then we were probably going to go the following week versus the Angels if all works out in my favor. Not baseball picture day. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out one day or not, one way or another. Let's go check out the MLB news before we finish up tonight's show. Garrett Cole went, had a 2-hit shutout, striking out 10. Beatty red hot in the minors, getting the call for Monday for the Mets. Castillo fell short of perfecto in an electric 9 strikeout start for the Seattle Mariners. Rays draw their brand of baseball to return to the win column. They are now 14-2. So they lost 2 and then popped back into the win column. Votto halted his rehab assignment. So I think this is like Votto's last tour of duty. I think he's done after this year. Evans walk-off helps Cards end the bases loaded woes. I'm not going into all the scores. I gotta eat dinner here, guys. Yeah, I think that's all I got tonight, guys. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being part of this episode. Remember to smash that like button, subscribe, hit the bell to get notifications when I go live, when I post new videos, new content. Go to iHeartRadio, Pocket Cast, Google, Amazon, you name it. Your favorite platform to support the show. Patreon.com/MillerParkMinute if you want to give a monetary or a financial support to these episodes, to this show, to keep it going. You can use the code MillerParkMinute at SeatGeek.com. Save yourself some money off of. Oh, you're putting images on there. Okay. Off of tickets. We appreciate you guys. I think the Butcher is going to be back from his brief hiatus this week. Otherwise, you got me. I'll be here every day. I'm here every day anyway. So I appreciate you guys. Again, go Brewers. I think we got another victory tomorrow. I predicted like 8-0 today. So, I mean, I take credit for the nothing at the end of last night's episode. So I'm going to say tomorrow we're going to do, it's going to be a tight one. It's going to be like 7-5 Brewers or something like that. That's what I'm going to say. 7-5 Brewers. No, wait. Burns is pitching. 5-0. 5-0 Brewers. So go Brew Crew. You guys have a great night. Thank you for watching the Miller Park Minute. Don't remember to like and subscribe. And we'll catch you in the next one.
Thank you for watching the Miller Park Minute. Go Brewers.